Aries, so I want you to be prepared for a really big release that's coming up, and it's going to really release so much weight from you. So you have the High Priestess, or just the Priestess in this deck, and something about her palm, and the eyes really sticks out to me here. I'll show you the card again in a moment. And we also have Coverum Terra. Okay? And I'll read what this is about in the book. But what I'm picking up here is that there's an ancestor that is trying to contact you. There is a message for you from your ancestor that is saying that there's a memory, there's a situation that you've been that you've not dealt with, and I'm just going to roll this back. You've not dealt with this situation, and it is old. It is old. It's like you might have repressed this memory, and it could be something traumatic, but not necessarily. I mean, it is something traumatic, but it's not necessarily something that if you remember it, it will cause a lot of distress. In fact, I honestly think it's the opposite. It's like you're asked to just take some moments to invite whatever this memory is to arise within you, to release it. And you might, and if you have a feeling, at first use your heart to discern. So drop into your heart and ask, am I safe to release this memory? And you don't need to know what it is yet. And if you feel kind of an opening, then it's a yes. And if you feel a closing, then it's a no. But in that case, if it's a no, then maybe get a trusted friend or a therapist, or you can contact me for a reading and we can work through it. But regardless, I'm hearing that you have the strength to handle it. That's what I'm really hearing. You have the strength, and if you call on your ancestor to help you, then they will fortify you with this Earth card here. They will fortify you. Because what's buried beneath all of this is this rose. It's beauty. So when you are able to open this up and say it out loud, that's really what we're saying. Once you get the impression of it, even if it's just a little one, speak it. And something is going to happen, especially if you're outside. But if you can't go outside, that's fine. But grounding, so doing some Feldenkrais, and I have a video of me earlier today doing some Feldenkrais. Follow along with me. Or you can search for some Feldenkrais online, and it's very grounding. Or Buteyko breathing. Or just any kind of grounding. So do some grounding first, I think. But once you have done that, try to invite that memory to come up to the surface and speak it aloud, and then do some more grounding. Continue your grounding and allow yourself to ruminate for a second. And as you do the grounding, it's going to go into the earth and it's going to be released, and you're just going to feel a lot lighter. It's like this, I just feel this weight, and it's so heavy, but it doesn't have to be. And you might be scared, and I think that Spirit is just telling you, if you stop for just a minute to realize that this is not as scary as you might think, because you haven't ever given it enough time to consider, is this scary? You haven't really asked your heart, is it scary? You just assume that because it's this weight that it is. But yeah, Aries, you are on the verge of this memory coming out regardless. So it's better to kind of meet it where it's going instead of letting it surprise you. And I think that's already happening because we have this stable earth energy here. And we have this water energy here. These two very feminine, very comforting and supportive energies. So you have so much support right now for this, okay? So I'm going to read from the book. But first I want to remind you to please like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading with me, the link is in the comment or in the description. So we have Cuverum Terra, depth, pulse, buried treasure. I'm getting comfortable. Amidst our phenomenal scientific pursuits, we have yet to journey to the core of the earth. We can only suppose what is there. Such is the mystery of the Cuverum Terra card. It is related to the archetypal image of the cave and the fourth chakra located at the heart. This card appears when there is something blossoming deep within that requires our attention, our tending to. It could be new love, a way of serving others, or an offering to the planet and its resources. In alchemical text, Cuverum Terra roughly translates to Earth is the true heart. The journey of discovery will take you through many layers, slowly revealing her gifts. This is proof of Earth's longing to provide, to teach. You've already felt the pulse of the Earth's heart. Now it's time to listen, to be a student of her wisdom. So, there was something here that I wanted to point out. Right. This is the first of a few layers that you're going to peel down. But the moment that you take the first step is the moment that you're going to start smelling this rose. Right? Okay. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.